Dale, ¿cómo es? What's up, guys? This is Mrs. All-American Psycho here, and we got some exciting stuff happening again today. So I asked George if there was a way to get this bike a little bit lower without sacrificing the stock suspension. So he mentioned the Brock's Performance Swing Arm because it allows some extra positioning or three-step positioning to modify the height of the bike. So that's a plus. The other plus is that it takes off about an average of 8 to 10 pounds from the bike, which we are gonna test, and you guys will have a first dibs look on the testing between a stock suspension, or I'm sorry, stock swing arm, and then the Brock's Performance Swing Arm. So we're gonna go through those things today. We're gonna show you what it looks like, and let's get to it. So this is what it looks like in the box, nice and pretty. These are the additional things. Say hi, Timmy.
He's got fleas.
Say hi to the YouTubers. So what are the steps to get the swing arm done?
Remove the saddlebag. Remove the swing arm. Install the swing arm. And a bunch of other shit in the way. It's not my favorite job to do. Actually, my favorite job to do is to do nothing. Just tell my guys to do it. But I'm back at it. We gotta pull the saddlebags off. We're gonna lay it over here in Timmy's garage blanket, towel, whatever you wanna call it.
He's watching us get the job.
He's got fleas.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He used to be a shop dog, but then he got too dirty.
Now he's a neighborhood dog.
Hey, buddy.
So I'm gonna remove the saddlebags, I'm gonna jack up the bike, I'm gonna remove the rear wheel, then I'm gonna attempt to loosen the axle bolt. You guys know how fun that could be when it loosens on the wrong side. We're gonna install the new swing. I'm gonna show you guys the difference in the weight. And 5 hours later, I'll be done.
And for those who don't know what he was talking about with the axle turning the wrong way or whatever he said, we will be learning together. So something that always concerned me was the stock suspension being altered or changed, because I feel like that alters the ride a lot, especially when I rode passenger. I think it's a big deal when it doesn't sit or doesn't move the way it's supposed to. So one of those big things when I told George that I needed the bike lower just a little bit, that's why he went with the recommendation of the Performance Swing Arm. He said that it would give me what I want, plus lighter bike, plus the day that we get this pretty lady racing. Good combination all around without sacrificing a lot. What's that? What are we looking at?
Motion Pro 36mm axle socket. If you don't have it, get one.
Seems like you might need it.
I have like 5 of them. Whenever I can possibly work on a bike, I have them.
So we lowered the bike, just take off that belt,
I forgot the caliper.
took off the axle.
Remove the caliper.
Now he has to remove that caliper.
You already know, I'm a Milwaukee type of guy. No Ryobi. I do have respect for D-Walk. But Milwaukee is the way to go. Need a rag.
So tire is out.
This
And what's that? That's part of the caliper?
is the exhaust bearings for the catalytic.
Okay. Behind the scenes, George is laughing at me for my questions. So I am trying to be, what's the word? Like a beginner, which I am for some things. I know plenty of things being at the shop, but some of these more technical, you know, swing arm things I'm not too familiar with. So he was laughing at me because I'm asking what seems to be silly questions for him, but not so silly for me.
Everybody knows me.
Well, I don't.
Everybody knows that bracket is for the exhaust bearings for the catalytic.
Okay, well, I didn't know. And there may be some YouTuber out there that may not know and wants to learn, like me.
Listen to me, you'll learn a lot.
We know, George. That's why you're working on my bike, right?
Alright, so this is the part that could get complicated, and I'm gonna have to bring the salsa out. Hold here. Love it.
Nice and easy.
Easy peasy.
Nice and easy.
Easy peasy. Show my tools.
George is very proud of his toolbox.
Yeah, it's one of my toolboxes, you know.
He has
There's a lot more down
a lot
there.
of stuff that he doesn't use every day.
What the fuck is this? How did this happen? Bike has 200 miles.
Maybe from factory?
You know what I think it is?
What?
Since the STs are using a shorter gear ratio, the wheel moves up further up, and at high speeds, the wheel's probably growing and rubbing up the paint, killing horsepower. No, that's probably what's happening.
There you go.
Damn, this is heavy. We have the swing arm and the axle. That's 184 pounds. Swing arm and axle.
Brock's swing arm and axle. And this is the stock one.
With the swing arm and axle. $193.6. So how much is that?
I don't know.
You don't have to do math?
No.
What was the other one?
186.
Whatever. Almost 8 pounds.
Still a good chunk.
It feels heavy, man. Look at this. It feels a lot heavier.
So it's an exact 7.6 pound difference from the stock swing arm with the axle to the Brock's axle and swing arm. So 7.6, you heard it here first. We tested it, it's proven. And for someone light like me, 7.6 pounds makes a total difference when driving the bike, right?
Sure.
For me, it does.
Here we have commercial brake. This is your stock axle. Typically on a stock bike, it's fine. They're good. You never have to change them. If you're doing whole shots, you got a sticky tire, you're applying lots of load, apply with a big horsepower motor, you're probably gonna need this guy. This one's made by ARP for us, and it's 3 times the strength of the stock one. They don't bend. The issue with the stock one is that nobody really changes them, right? So then you have a chain drive, you're applying a lot of pressure, you're doing whole shots, you start noticing that your chain keeps coming loose. Well, what's happening is that this axle is getting bent and then it's rotating. So it goes tight, then it rotates, chain goes loose, and it just, you can never get the right chain tension. With these guys, we've never had the issue anymore. So we do sell these, hit us up if you need any. Made by ARP. Let's try not to scratch. Fucking magic. Fucking magician. Always use lube. I'm gonna push here when I tell you, and pull this one back. Push. Alright, hold it. So let's do it. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Alright, I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Hold on, there, push. Perfect. Gucci.
Tip?
Yeah. I make this shit look easy, baby. So now, excuse the long guy. You can hear that. So, is this a race bike? It's got a swing arm. It's a race bike. It's a race bike.
Are you asking me? Or are you asking the viewers?
I'm asking the stipulation guys.
Swing arm is on. Wheel is in there. It's looking good. Final steps here.
Really nice axle. Nice aluminum nuts. Yeah, thank you. Fresh. The cool thing about this axle, for the ones that don't know, is that you got I think it's about 3 inches. You can run a stock, or if you had a chain drive, which you can make it longer, you could be like 2.5 to 3 inches longer. So that's a good thing, and you could all do it with the same swing arm. No matter how many times I do it, it always happens. I don't know what I want. Hold right here. Oh, wait. All right. You recording?
So what are we adjusting here?
Belt tension. I have some smaller wrenches at the shop that it's easier to do, but I guess take me longer, but I'll get it done.
So I saw you counting. What when you count those lines there, what does that mean?
Just we're keeping the axle even on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get the right belt tension.
And what's the right belt tension supposed to feel like?
The manual says one thing, but we like to keep it tight because if it's loose, it jumps over the teeth and it starts to strip out the belt. But if you put it too tight, you also snap the belt. So I guess it's whatever works best for you. So we're putting it in the last step because that's gonna be the lowest point to probably lower about 1.5 inches on the height on the bike. So you got stock height is about 3/4 inch, and this is about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches.
So as we were putting on, or finished putting on the swing arm, we were putting back the exhaust, and we ran into a little issue with the stock exhaust. So because the Brock swing arm is a little bit thicker, beefier, it wasn't allowing clearance with the exhaust and the swing arm, right? So it was touching. So George did some modifications.
So I pretty much added like a 1/4 inch spacer in that bracket back there, and the exhaust bracket that's on this side, in here. I loosened up the exhaust. I pulled it out a little bit, added a 1/4 inch spacer. I slid the crossover about 1/2 inch over because I was having the same issue, so I could gain some clearance. And then here, now it doesn't line up. So I'm gonna use, I think Hogworks or one of those companies sell, which I have at the shop, I'm gonna run and go get them, is the offset brackets that help you align the exhaust whichever way you want to like fit your bags. So we're gonna temporarily run that until our 2-in-1 custom pipe comes in. So we're getting rid of this system, so it's only a temporary fix. But if you have a stock exhaust or true duos, just know you could run into this situation when you run an aftermarket swing arm. I've seen it in multiple swing arms.
So these are the
Offset brackets
that we
use to give the clearance for the exhaust. So it's kicking out a little bit, but it's not really noticeable. So nice, look at the swing arm, look how clean that thing looks. Nice aluminum beefy swing arm. We got the shock at a different angle. It's probably gonna ride a little rougher now, but she's gonna have the clearance, the height that she wants on the bike. We still need to adjust the suspension to her weight, which is not much. And there it is.
So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment, all the things. We want to know a little bit more about what you guys want to see from the channel. We obviously are very new to this world, but excited to continue to share more and more on this build and potentially more builds that we do together. So we're excited. George, any closing remarks?
Yeah, man, let us know what you guys want to see. We're gonna be showing you a lot, but it's always nice to get good ideas and let us know your thoughts.
And some constructive criticism, please. We are attentive to your comments and anything that you can share with us that we should do better or what you want to see. So let us know. Thanks, guys. Mrs. All American Psycho signing off. George.
Later, Gators.
Peace.
Hold on, give me a second. Wow, what happened?
Rocks.
It's a question we get asked a lot. Like, what is fuel consumption gonna be like on a big built motor, and what is gonna be the temperatures the engine's gonna run? So this is a good prime example. We have a completely stock 121 25 bike, and we have a fully upgraded by us 147 24 Road Glide CVO. So we're gonna be showing you guys, we're riding side by side, we're driving at the same speeds. So we're gonna show you fuel consumption. We're both topped off a couple miles back, and we're gonna show you the engine temperatures while when we get to a stop. What is she at? What are we at? And yeah, we probably have like another 130 miles to go. It's like almost a 300-mile ride today, and this will answer a lot of the questions you guys have been asking us.